The $340 trap versus the Amish reality. It is January in Lancaster County, and the cold does not ask permission. The wind drops to 15 degrees and cuts straight across the open fields without stopping. A mile down the road, my English neighbor's furnace has been running since October. Warm air pushes through ducts, the vents hiss at every hour, and at the end of the month, a bill arrives for $340. He pays it, then he pays it again the next month, and the month after that, until spring finally lets him breathe. My name is Elias Yoder. And none of them require a gas line or a monthly charge. I want to walk you through each one honestly, the way my father walked me through them, so that you can decide for yourself what is worth keeping. The fire and the stone. The most powerful tool in a traditional home is the masonry heater. In the old German communities, it was called a Kachelofen. The Russians built their version centuries ago, and some of those stoves are still standing and still heating homes today. The principle behind all of them is the same, and once you understand it, you will never look at a modern wood stove the same way again. A masonry heater works by burning a very hot, very fast fire. You load the firebox with dry hardwood, open the draft fully, and let it burn hard for 2 to 3 hours. This intense heat does something remarkable. It turns the wood into vapor rather than smoke, extracting nearly all of the energy stored inside it. That heat then travels through a long series of internal channels carved into stone or fire clay, and the mass of the heater absorbs it completely. By the time the exhaust reaches the chimney, it has given up almost everything it had. After the fire goes out, the work is just beginning. Stone and fire clay are slow to heat and slow to cool. A masonry heater that was fired in the morning will still be radiating gentle, even warmth at midnight, and sometimes well into the next morning. You are not heating air, you are heating a battery, and that battery quietly heats the room for 12 to 24 hours on a single burn. Compared to a standard wood stove, which must be fed constantly and still loses most of its heat up the flue, a masonry heater uses roughly 1/3 to 1/4 of the wood to produce the same comfort. For homesteaders who cannot afford the cost of a full masonry heater, which can run up to $30,000 when built by a craftsman, there is the Rocket Mass Heater. It is a DIY system built from cob, which is a simple mix of clay, sand, and straw. Its design creates a powerful internal draft that burns wood even more completely than a conventional stove. The best heater in the world cannot save a house that is built like a sieve. A house must hold heat the way a bucket holds water. If it leaks from every seam, you can pour as much fire into it as you like and still be cold. The simplest free heat in existence is a south-facing window. In the winter, the sun sits low in the sky, and a properly placed window will catch that low angle and pull it deep into a room. A well-oriented house can raise its interior temperature by 10 to 15 degrees on a clear winter day without burning a single stick of wood. This costs nothing. It requires only that the builder paid attention to which direction the sun travels. Ceiling height matters more than most people realize. Heat rises, and a 10-foot ceiling gives warm air a place to hide above your head where it does no one any good. Traditional homes were built with ceilings of 7 or 8 feet, low enough to keep the warmth down where people actually live and breathe. Placing the heater in the center of the home, rather than against an exterior wall, means the radiant heat reaches every room before it reaches the cold outdoors. depending on your area and your home size. Compare that to $340 every single month on a gas furnace, and the arithmetic becomes very clear, very quickly. Now I want to speak plainly about something that is not optional. Anytime you burn fuel inside a home, wood, coal, or anything else, you must have working carbon monoxide detectors. Carbon monoxide is invisible and odorless, and it kills quietly. This is not a suggestion.